Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today it's time for another ship, and not just one ship, it's the first video on a 5-star ship. In this case it is the Nova. And the Nova is a really important ship and really the one you should get first when you reach that point. I will do that and I will tell you in this video why that is. So let's go to ships then, because now that I reached level 49, I can show you the Nova here. I just have to scroll very far out to get to the 5-star ships. And there are a lot of nice ones, and I will make several videos on them now that I can finally show you. But here is the Nova. And the Nova is an uncommon 5-star ship, and the first one you can have. It is, as you can see on screen, a level 52 shipyard ship, and I'm not level 52 yet, I'm level 49, but I already can get the blueprints for it, which I will definitely do. And the Nova is a mining ship, so it's a survey ship, and it has 150% 5-star materials mining bonus, as you already can see. So when mining 5-star crystal, gas and ore, the Nova's mining speed is increased by 150%. So it works for all 3 factions. Before, when you reached a new level, first 3-star, then 4-star, you always had one special faction ship for the material of that faction. And now the Nova can have a bonus on all 3, on gas, crystal and ore, and that's a really great thing. And if you ever use it in low warp range systems, I guess the lower level players that are mining there usually will have a problem with attacking your Nova. When you see when it starts with 32 million power, then it's not so easy to kill. Of course, there will be higher players that in 5-star systems, when you go OPC, can do that, but not everyone will be able to do that. Let's put it that way. It is a ship that has, like all the others, a description, and they say the Nova is a popular newcomer to the mining scene, and it's an independent survey ship, and that's why we get to the blueprints here. You know that you all the other times have the ships like the last ones I did, the Bajor, the Vortavor and the Hydra. You got blueprints for different ships in different faction stores, but let's go to the faction store now. I can go to my Klingons because I'm a Guardian here, and that's what you need to be to get the blueprints for the Nova. So I only have a level 49 shipyard, so still far away from building it. But because I'm a Guardian with the Klingons already, that's 1.5 billion reputation points, I can get the blueprints here. You need 150 blueprints for the Nova, and 1 blueprint costs 3,000 Klingon credits here. You see, I've got 10 of 150. It's unfortunately not in my away team store yet, and that's because of my shipyard level. I can get it in the faction store, but I cannot get it in the away team store until my shipyard is high enough. But, and there we come to the Federation for a second. I only have 1 billion here. I'm only at 1 billion with the Federation, but let's see, does it say the name? Yes, I'm champion. I'm champion with the Federation and Guardian with the Klingons, but I can already see something here because I'm level 49. I can see that when I reach Guardian with the Federation as well, I also get the Nova blueprints here. And that is because it's an independent survey ship or independent miner, as it said in the description. You get the Nova blueprints in all 3 faction stores. So if you get your factions to the right reputation, you can easily get it because you can collect credits in all 3 factions and then get the blueprints in all 3 factions which would make it much faster. You know that I just started bringing the Romulans to the next lock, and I can't see them here yet because I'm still too low. I'm under commanded, and I will have to get higher to do it. But like with the Federation and the Klingons you just saw, when I get higher in the reputation with the Romulans, I will see the Nova here too. And if I get all three to 1.5 billion, which is a bit tricky with the balancing of the stuff, but if I would, I could buy the Nova blueprints in all 3 faction stores. And that is what makes this ship so different. And that you get the bonus on all 3 kinds of material. So if you get 3 Novas in the end, for example, they do cost 450,000 faction credits. But as I said, when you have the right shipyard, you can also use away team points for it, for example. Then you can send your Novas to any faction space for mining, no matter what you are targeting. It wouldn't make sense, for example, to send all my 3 4-star faction ships to a gas system, because the Hydra would be fast, the other 2 would be slower. But if you have Novas, you can, if you are in need of something, you just send 3 Novas there, and they have the same speed, still depending on your mining crew, but you know what I mean. And so the Nova is a very interesting and very unique ship now. The last one that was kind of the all-rounder was the Horizon. And now this is, first of all, the first 5-star ship you can build. And it's a really interesting and worthwhile 5-star ship from my point of view. And that's why I indeed will build definitely 1 Nova as soon as I will reach level 52. It did not replace the faction miners, and I can show you that as well with a bit of scrolling, because the Nova comes first on level 52, and then the first uncommon faction ships come at level 53 shipyard level. But they also at level 58 have faction miners again, and it will be the USS Beatty for the Federation. It is the Mauga for the Klingons, and it is the Vrax for the Romulans. So there are still faction miners on the 5-star level, but in the beginning you get the Nova as a starter, so to speak, for the 5-star mining, which is, from my point of view, a really good thing, and I think it's an important ship. And if your reputation fits, an easy to get ship. And that's another important point. You know, you have to grind a lot, you have to get a lot. 450,000 faction credits are still a lot of credits, but easy to do when you can get the blueprints from 2 or 3 factions. And that's what makes this Nova so special. And that's why I wanted to start my 5-star ship videos with that. Not only because the first one, because of shipyard level 52, but also because of the way that you can get it. Plus the away team store later, when you have the proper shipyard as well. Then you have 4 places where you can get the Nova blueprints for free, so to speak. And of course you always have the option, like with every other ship, they regularly show up in the Scopely store where you can buy blueprints. I haven't looked for that one. They will not be there for me because I don't have the shipyard level, and I can't even tell you how expensive that would be. But the point with the 3 factions is a very important one. For the players that are watching my videos that just started playing the game, this was an outlook in a little bit of distant future, but as my shirt always says, this game is a marathon and not a sprint, and otherwise it would be quite kind of boring if you reach the top very fast and then there's nothing new to do. You always have something new to do and something new to look forward to. That's why I think even new players can have a look at these videos when I do them, because that's what's lying ahead in your future, and that is a point where you will get someday if you continue playing, and you will have fun with those ships as well. I have did a lot of improvement when the water war and stuff came up, and you see, just by grinding hostiles, I can build another water war now. I already have one. Things will get easier. Things that you think right now are totally hard, in a few months will be just kindergarten stuff for you. So you will progress in this game when you just started and viewing this video, and so will the things you get. And I'm still a little bit away from the Nova on the server, but I will get there. I'm working on getting to level 50 now, which is a long way, because for level 50 you have to upgrade a lot on your station and have a lot on level 49 before you can go to 50. So it's an expensive way before I get there. But I will get there, because I know that I need to have the patience. If you want to add something about the Nova, or if you have questions or video requests, you know that I regularly do also request videos, or just want to say hi and where you're from, because I'm quite a curious person, then please write a comment. You know that I read them, that I answered a lot of questions there already. Whenever I have the time, I will do that. And I'm always happy to read what you have to say. And if you want to see something else right now, the next video is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.